You know what? I just started this, okay? And I'm really just now pulling the cards over and the timer just went boom. So I don't know. I'm trying to see if it's counting down. Anyway, this is for Scorpio, okay? This is the weekend vibe check. At the bottom of the deck, and I'm starting off with some oracles, is saying that this weekend you might be kicking it and meeting and hanging out with your boo thing, your true love, your soulmate, somebody from a past life, somebody that you feel very, very familiar with, okay? If you having questions, they're telling you all you gotta do is just say yes. Say yes. So don't get in your head. Don't talk yourself out of something. They're saying you got full cart, like full blanc, like an open cart to just do it. Don't be in your head. Just go for what you know, right? What they say, I go hard in the paint. Go hard in the paint, cousin. Your cousin here giving you permission, should. Okay, so they're saying happily ever after. When I see this card, it gives me that impression that if you kicking it, if you dating, if you married, and if somebody's giving you like red flags and or they're telling you to see a situation for what it is, do not think that it is just happily ever after. Although it could be, but this is just letting me know that you just this is just letting me know that you really like think of something is more than what it is, like it's so perfect, like it's fairy tale, and it's not. Okay, so what this is saying is don't be disillusioned that something is, okay? But you might be one of those type of people where you're like, nah, cousin, it's really good. We Gucci over here. And if that's the case, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? But I just want you to know, for those who might be a little bit more practical, do realize that don't make something or project something to be bigger than what it is. Okay? It's also saying you got somebody that's spying on you. You know, maybe they checking your social media, maybe somebody you stopped talking to, or maybe somebody who is interested in you, but maybe you ain't telling them a lot. They could be just looking at your social media to see what you're going, where you're going, if you got your location on. They could pop up where you are because they want to be where you be, Suge, right? So I'm just saying, you know, you've been forewarned that somebody is stalking you. And they could be stalking social media, they could be looking at old pictures, but whatever it is, they want to be where you are. So just be on the lookout, okay? And you might not even know it because they could be very incognito. Like this cat, you know, cats are very mystique. You know, they be real, like, it could be somebody right up under your nose, right? Look at this cat. This cat is like, you know, they really like low key cheat, like spying. And that's what I want you to know. You could have somebody in your energy that is spying on you. And then this is saying so many questions. Where do I stand? So maybe you might get some answers. Maybe you have some questions about where you stand or, you know, where you stand with someone. So it's like you have a lot of questions. Maybe you don't know what to expect come Monday. Maybe you just in a point in your life where you just got a lot of changes or you simply got a lot of questions. Maybe you may hang out with some friends or maybe y'all may play 21 questions. I don't know, but maybe this coming up is basically saying that perhaps maybe you might get some answers to those questions. Okay. All right. Let's see what's happening with the broken mirror. It's 1:11 on my clock too, but this is going to post tomorrow. So this is definitely signs, symbols, and synchronicities from the universe that your angels are talking to you and us. Okay, so hopefully you get a message out of this. Hopefully something resonates for Scorpios. Okay. Scorpios. Let's see what's popping. All right, so this is saying guidance. So when I see this card, it's saying that if you are being inclined to go somewhere, be someplace, do it. If you're told or you get a if you get a nudge to do something that you normally don't do, just do it because it's saying follow your intuition. You could be healing this weekend, and you did pull the energy card of healing and self care, right? But what this is saying is that you are being divinely led to do those things. So if you're talking to someone, you're having a conversation, and they're giving you advice about, oh, they're doing this and this and that down on da 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 street. Listen, because they say like God, the universe, angels talk through people. Okay, so just have your antennas on so you can know where you should be. Okay, and or if you hear something on TV, if you hear a song, all of those things are nudges from God, from the universe, from your spirit team, your ancestors, to kind of point you and put you where you need to be. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, what else is going on for my lovely Scorpios for this weekend? I got 2 cards. I just need 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. One more. One more. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. We got the guidance again. The universe said, I said what I said. So it really is a strong message for you to follow. I think it's the sacral energy where it like listening to your intuition, your gut, right? So follow your gut instinct this weekend because they're really honing in on that, okay? All right. So it's saying that this weekend, I don't know, some of y'all may be feeling like y'all at rock bottom. But if that is the case, if you feel like you at the bottom, it's only one way to go, and that's all the way up, right? You can't always stay in one energy for long. So maybe right now you may feel like things are not what you want it to be. You might feel like, oh my God, Lena, you just don't know, cousin. Like shit ain't adding up. It ain't mathing. But I just want you to know that although you may feel confined, you may feel broken, it's not going to last forever. It's just a moment, right? It's just a moment in this segment in time and life that you're going through this. It's not going to last forever, right? I think P. Diddy said the sun don't last forever or shine or whatever. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is don't get caught up in this moment, just very moment. Still live a life. There's duality in life. So with that being said, you can't have love without pain, right? Because when you do have love, how do you experience it if you haven't gone through something to make you feel like, damn, this is heart-wrenching? But when you experience real love, you're like, man, this is beautiful, right? Everything is perfect. That's how life is. So right now, you just may be at a moment where you're not on top, but you're going to get back on top. Could be a situation where some conflict resolution. So be careful, cousin. This is a year of, a lot of fast transitions, things people are in their head, right? People are very fiery. So if you can, try not to be so fiery. Try not to react to people if they want to argue with you. They're telling you to look for a positive outcome and try to come to a compromise. So come with a conflict resolution and not just be so my way is the only way, or be so obnoxious that when you're having a conversation with someone that you are put off by what they're saying because you just want your point heard, right? So your cousin here is just asking you to just have a little bit more resolve about yourself and listen, okay? You could have somebody that's push-pull in and out of your life, right? Someone where the two of you have some imbalances, which kind of makes sense with these conflict resolutions, right? And you having a lot of questions with this person, right? Somebody perhaps that you really make believe maybe to other people that it's a fairy tale when it isn't, right? Okay. I'm just saying, just be cognizant of that, Suge. But this is saying, but whoever this person is, the two of you have some internal struggles, like a power struggle. It's push and pull. Maybe they in and out. Maybe they love you today, but they hate you tomorrow. It's a really love-hate, very toxic. Okay? So just be careful. It's also saying this could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with, but somebody could have some addictions, right? And it's like, and I see why this card came out, so many questions. It's like, where do I stand, right? Because this person, the connection is so toxic that I just pulled with this push-pull, right? That this person, you don't know where you stand, right? And maybe because of their addictions, maybe because they're so hot and cold. Sometimes you don't know if you all are in a relationship or not. It's like a roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster at that. So that's the person we're talking about. And this is some of the things that you may be dealing with this weekend. So maybe it's the weekend. Maybe people, they feeling themselves. They drinking. They in the mood. They're under the spirit with alcohol. And it's saying that if you know you see these red flags, just to try to prevent it. Try not to feed into that type of energy, okay? All right. So that's the vibe. So we kind of know what's going on this weekend. We see that it has something to do with a relationship. Maybe you're going to get some questions answered because whoever this person is, they keep you like this, you know? That's what I'm picking up. And that you really shouldn't be looking at this situation like a fairy tale because it's everything but that. Okay? And they're telling you to have some conflict resolution. So let's pull a little tarot. Okay. Shoot. Okay. All right, Spirit Team. I am channeling for my lovely cousins, Scorpios. Okay. We just want to know what's the vibe check for them this weekend. Ten of Pentacles. So this is the world. So this is saying that there is an ending, perhaps with someone that Ten of Pentacles that you saw as wish fulfillment. A happy, like you're happily ever after, right? It could say this cycle could be closing. I hope not for this weekend, but if it is, it is. If nothing else, you're going to be resilient, and your cousin's kind of giving you a heads up, okay? All right. Again, this is the world, and then we got the Six of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, right? So this could be, it could be an ending of overgiving, right? Unequally yoked relationship, a relationship that is not emotionally fulfilling. It could be financially though, because that was where the Pentacles is everything earth related. All right, Spirit, this is for the lovely Scorpios. Oh, goodness. This is the moon. So, you know, somebody keeping you in the dark. Somebody trying to hide. Somebody being very incognito. Again, remember it came up a lot of questions. Where do I stand? Right? So somebody could be very elusive, being very deceptive with you, cousin. But you know that, right? Scorpios, you all are kind of intuitive. Very intuitive, right? Okay. All right. Spirit, talk to me for the lovely Scorpios. What they need to know this weekend. So Three of Wands. So this is letting me know you're looking forward to the future. Like you're making some plans. And maybe this is why you need to know you have questions about where you stand. So this weekend, you're looking towards the future, you know, and you're ready for an adventure. You're just trying to see what's out there. You might even put yourself out there, right? Or you may be trying to see where does this person stand in my life. But I don't want to just come up with all these answers and assumptions in my brain. Let's let the tarot talk, okay? All right. Spirit, show me what I need to know from my cousin. So this is saying this Empress here, it's like you could be birthing something new, okay? You could be birthing something new. Why is this Empress here with a King of Cups? Yeah, so it's telling me that you birthed something new, but you could be very intuitive, right? It could be a new project with social media and going online. But this is saying, it's telling me that you're starting something new with this Empress, and it may have to do with your intuition. If not, you need to follow your intuition as it comes to starting something new. What else do I need to know about this King of Cups and Empress Spirit? Page of Wands. They're telling you to be spontaneous, right? Like, I'm sorry, but you got good news coming in. You got good news, right? You got some good news, and it could be about something that you're starting new that may mean, you know, something that requires you to use your intervention, your intuition. I'm talking about intervention, your intuition. This can be somebody new coming in that is younger than you too, right? And this person is very fiery with the wands, right? And they may want to come and talk to you and communicate, right? Something new. The Ace of Wands. This could be somebody that see you in a very intimate and sexual way, right? This Page of Wands with this Ace of Wands. This person really sees you in a very intimate way. They want to connect with you. You know what? Yeah, it's a Ace of Wands, but it's a beginning of new beginning. You could also be traveling this weekend. Okay. So it could be new. Somebody may want to come to you and want you to just be spontaneous and travel with them. Somebody may want to have a hookup this weekend, right? So you may be getting some, being intimate. What else is going on, Spirit, with this Ace of Wands and this Page of Wands? A lot of fire, right? Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Very fiery, right? Very fiery. And like I said, it could be a new job. But when I see this Page of Wands and this Ace of Wands, you could be meeting someone new and somebody who sees you in a very, like I said, intimate way. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I just want to check myself. Four of Wands. This Four of Wands came in reverse, right? So if you're trying to move, there could be some delays, right? This Four of Wands is also, I know a lot of people see this Four of Wands as like a twin flame, which it could be, right? And if that's the case, I could see maybe some complications. You two aren't on the same page. But this can also let me know that, maybe there's a lack of freedom. You all are not moving forward when it comes to love, right? Somebody could be pulling back. What else we need to know about this Four of Wands? Why is this Four of Wands here, Spirit? Why is this Four of Wands here? Oh. Okay, we got a lot. All right, so we got the Star. So the Star to me is like hope, healing too, but it's also can be like making a wish. And I see the Page of Cups, right? So with this Page of Cups, this is letting me know like you could be very dreaming, right? Dreaming. You could be dreaming of maybe a new relationship, maybe making improvements in the relationship that you have, right? But it's also telling me that with this, like you making a wish, but with this Page of Cups, but you're not really talking. You kind of like have it on pause. You resting, almost like you pulling back. Right? Maybe you emotionally drained from this. Maybe, because she looks sad. She don't look happy. She's looking like, this fish could be money, but she's looking like she ain't happy, right? And if this is supposed to be something new, like with love, she just don't look happy. And so maybe you're making a wish. Maybe you're making a wish that maybe things can go back to what it used to be, right? Especially with this Four of Wands in reverse. And if you all are pulling back, not like that ideal couple that you used to be, and you kind of like putting the relationship on ice, right? And although you may have like some love for it, maybe you thought this was a relationship like a relationship that you manifested, but you actually seeing that it's actually something else. It's really not what you thought it was, right? You got a lot of aces, Ace of Swords. So it's like you got clarity. You got clarity about a situation, about a love that you really had high hopes for, right? But you following your intuition with this King of Cups. I see quite a few cups, I see the King of Cups, I see the Page of Cups, and I see the Star card here, and it's like you wishing on a star. You wishing on a star for something with your soulmate, somebody that you feel very familiar with, to have something true and authentic. But that's why you have a lot of questions this weekend. But you're getting clarity, Shug. So like I said, if you have some questions, you're getting clarity this weekend. Right? You feel like you want to put the work in, but I'm just going to put this little disclaimer in. If you want to put the work in, you make sure the other person is putting the work into, right? Because a relationship, any type of commitment with another person, it takes two. It takes two to make everything go right. Right. Okay. Don't judge me. But anyway, right. And Queen of Cups. So I got the King of Cups on the table and a Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Cups. So it is resonating that you all you both got love for each other. Y'all do. This is a divine couple. However, what's the issue? The Knight of Cups is good. It's a lot of cups here. The Nine of Cups is good. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is just in love with love, right? But it's definitely saying, if you feel a certain way and you want to make it work, the cards is telling you to make it work, cousin, right? That's what I'm kind of picking up intuitively. Let me see if I can get some cards for advice. One more, please, Spirit. One more card to round it out. What do my lovely Scorpio cousins need to know? One more. Thank you. Okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Okay. So this is saying that with this relationship, you see this person as the one, right? You see this person as a one, and again, cups, that you see this person as like a wish fulfillment. You see this person as somebody you can have a legacy with. Like you see this as your forever person, which I get, excuse me, because it is true love. This person, I don't know if they have money, maybe you do, but maybe you all could be rich in love. But this is telling me with this Ten of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles that maybe two of you together, or maybe this person is, they got some money, right? If not, maybe it's coming, right? And if not, you all could be manifesting this. It could be manifesting love, but it's definitely telling me if you had questions this weekend, it sounds like you in it to win it, and that you are willing to do whatever is necessary to make this work, right? Because remember, I had say yes, and it's looking like you saying yes this weekend, cousin, when it comes to this significant other. And it's saying that, follow the divine intervention when it comes to this other person that you really love, okay? All right. My little scarf coming off. Hold on, I want to pull a couple more cards and I'm going to let y'all be. Let's see if I can do it. Do it. Okay. Gosh, this is kind of wonky. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, Shug, to see who might this person be that you're dealing with. Scorpio. Who might this person be? You all are really in a manifestation this weekend, bringing in, like this telling me you got the power to do whatever you want. And I will say this, Scorpios are the ultimate manifester, right? You all know how to tap into the universe to get what you want. Okay. Let's move out the way. Okay. So this is saying that whoever you're dealing with, you all are like so friggin' addicted to each other. I must say, as a disclaimer, Scorpios love hard. No, when y'all love, baby, you love, right? And almost to a fault, to the point that if it ain't toxic, you don't want to with it. I'm sorry. Y'all don't want to deal with it. So, but this is saying that this person that we're talking about, you all have a very unhealthy attachment. Okay? I ain't gonna say no more. You know who you dealing with. Anything goes, Spirit. Just give me about 3, 4, no more than 5 cards. 3 cards would do. Okay. Anything goes, Spirit. Okay. One more. All right. So this is also saying that this relationship may have a third party interference, right? Okay. I mean, Scorpios are known to be very open with their relationships, but it's definitely telling me that there is a possibility that there could be somebody there, and maybe that could be the problem with you too, because there is love there, but maybe it's some interference, because you got cards like this that is like twin flame, right, or a soulmate, but it's upside down. You did get a lot of like divine, like a divine union with the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. First card is like true love, soulmate, past life. But you know what comes with that? It comes a sense of adventure. You're going to go through some things. This is saying that this right here is divine intervention. Second time we're getting this type of theme for the night, that this is a relationship that you got to learn a lesson from, right? Divine intervention. So I want you to look at that as you're asking these questions for yourself this weekend. There could be, that's why they told you to watch out for conflict resolutions, because remember, this person is in and out. This person is hot and cold with you. There could be a breakup this weekend, but it sounds like if there is, You two are used to these type of cycles, right? That y'all up, y'all down, y'all up, y'all down. So this is also letting me know that if there is a breakup this weekend, y'all gonna get right back together, right? But I don't know how soon, right? This is also saying that this relationship, you two are very connected to one another. Again, hence the toxicity. This is like the third time I said toxicity. I don't just say it just to say it, but that's what the energy and the vibe is for you all this weekend. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. It's definitely love between the two of you, but it can be an unhealthy attachment. And lastly, you two, if you aren't married to each other, you two are very connected with each other. You see family, you see stability, you see everything secure. Maybe you just know that this person is not going anywhere, regardless of what y'all do to one another. You all may feel like this my partner, regardless of what I do, they ain't going nowhere, and vice versa. It's almost like you both feel the same way. Your cousin ain't here to judge, right? I'm just here to give awareness. Lastly, let me see what kind of sacred soul message I want to give to the lovely Scorpios. Scorpios, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you really found some type of insight, right? It's going to be the last word for you all. Before I close it up, I just want to see the energy. Being the victim. So somebody in this relationship plays the victim, blaming external factors for your problems. Be culpable for your actions. What I get from this is, and they have the key, right? But the key is like being electrocuted. When you have a person in a relationship who is always pointing the blame and not looking at their actions, I want you to pull back, okay? Because it takes two to tango. Okay, it does. And this is saying that somebody is being the victim and not looking at their part in the relationship, whether it's yourself or your mate. But you all need to come to a happy medium. And I don't want to tell you to get you a little therapy, talk to a good friend that is neutral, but those are some red flags or some behaviors that you all need to change. That's all I'm going to say. With that being said, I love you. This is your cousin Lena on Facebook, aka Super Duper Soul Star. If you like my vibe, you like my energy check, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. And if you got a friend, family member that you think can benefit from this little community, like, share, and subscribe. Peace, and share the video. See you next time. Have a great weekend.